Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we'll be looking at the current state of tech. I know a lot of you must be going through almost the same things that I've been going through. I have been trying to look at LinkedIn, and whenever I go to LinkedIn, I always just see the layoffs that's been happening, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel right. And sometimes, you start questioning, like, am I in the wrong profession? Probably I might have to change my industry. Then the state at which it is going right now, it's not even a good idea to move to different jobs. So I just wanted to address that, and I wanted to share some things that I personally worked on to at least change my mindset around the current events that's been happening. Hearing the news about Meta laying off 11,000 employees and Twitter laying off around 7,500 employees, and Snap laying off around 6,000 employees, Netflix around 11,000. It's been a spiral. Like, whenever I look at this, I go down like, am I in the right profession? All those questions keep arising. So I wanted to change my mindset around this and look at it more in a positive way. So here, there were some things that I thought I will change, and probably even recession-proof my career. And how did I go about doing that? I started upskilling, applying and learning more new technologies in my sector. So I'm currently working as a senior data governance analyst at a Fortune 500. I started learning a lot more new technologies like cloud computing, upgrading my skills with Azure, and how does Azure cloud infrastructure works, and those kind of skills that align to my interests. So those are some technologies that I started learning. So that has helped me kind of proof my career, probably bulletproof my career, because the more you learn, the more you constantly learn. It's sort of like, how many ever bullets you take, you will still survive because you have that skill of learning, so which is very important. So I think that's one of the reasons why, if you have watched me on LinkedIn, I constantly talk a lot about just at least 30 minutes of learning every day. So I've been doing that. I've been personally learning for 30 minutes every day, and it has helped me tremendously for my professional career as well, and my personal career as well. So that's one thing that I have done. And another thing that's really worked for me in the current situation today is to understand and keep tab of what exactly is happening with respect to the industry innovation and what are the trends. For industry insights, I would go into Dataversity or just KD Nuggets, any website which has these industry news. I would just go in. I would spend probably 10 minutes every day to understand what's happening in the innovation in the data sector. With all the new technologies that's adding up, I think especially during this times, it's always better to know what's happening. What are the new things? What are the new innovations that's happening in this sector? So if you are from a different field, I would definitely recommend you to keep up with what's happening with the industry, and having that knowledge of understanding what are the different trends. It is really important and crucial. So that way you are well prepared for what's coming. At least we can work with what we have right now rather than think about something that's we cannot work towards. So try to be as tangible as possible. Maybe try to get more results by doing tangible things than non-tangible things which is not in your control. So that's something that I've been also working on, and it has tremendously helped me. 30 minutes of learning, 10 minutes of understanding the industry insights and the trends, keeping up with all the trends has helped me a lot. And I would definitely recommend you to try it too. So the next thing that I think is all about savings. I know savings is hard for some, but I have personally been saving money since I was capable to do it. So I would definitely recommend you to start saving money. If you've not done so, start small. Just like in the book called Atomic Habits, any habit you want to start, you start small. Maybe save probably, just reduce eating outside in a week. You will save probably $30-40 per week if you save on eating out just in 1 week. So that's like $30-40 per week, and if you take it to a month, you're almost saving $120 per month. So have a goal. I always go by okay, I want to save $10,000 this year. So if your goal is to save $10,000, work the math backwards and figure out how you can save. Probably you can, if you're eating once a week outside, probably skip that. So it depends on how much is your goal. So start small. It shouldn't be like a punishment that oh my god, because I have to save, I need to sacrifice on things. Always have that sweet spot, and then take the decision on how you can get there. So savings is super important, especially during these times. Always have some amount secured for if things go bad. Then the final thing that I'm currently focusing on is building a career portfolio. I have been pretty active on LinkedIn and have been sharing a lot of my knowledge, my learnings in the field of data analytics out there, and showcasing my experiences, my technical skills. So I have been doing a lot of that out on LinkedIn, and it's been helping me to get in a lot more opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten if I had not shared my knowledge out there. So that's one thing that I would definitely suggest. But hey, not everyone are extroverts, and not everyone wants to share their story. So for such people, I would recommend you to probably, if you're not someone who wants to go out there, show your face and do things, I would definitely tell you to at least start, maybe create a website of your own, or start writing. Writing is a form where you don't have to show your face. So that's one way that you can build your portfolio and show your work to the world, because in this world with all the internet, because in today's world we need anyone, even a recruiter will actually Google search your name. So I would definitely recommend you to start building a portfolio right now, because the more value you add for your own self, that no one can take it away, right? So that is very important. No one can take away the brand, the value that you have created for yourself. It will always bring you opportunities. That can never be affected by a recession. So with that, now you would ask me, how do you even stay optimistic during these times? I know when I just open LinkedIn, all I see is layoffs. So here are some things that I've been trying to do, or at least I make sure that I do it every day. I try to stay always positive and look for a good in every situation. Just recently, I started posting a lot of jobs that's available out there on our Instagram stories at Storytelling by Data. I'm trying to look at the positives. So this is helping me to look at the positives. I start posting jobs. There are so many companies that are actually looking for, so many roles right now. You always see, because people are laying off, and that's like a bad side, like a negative thing, and that hits you more compared to the good side, where there are so many companies that are still hiring. So that's one thing that's kept me to be positive. And I would say right now, probably to the phase that we are in right now is not it's mentally very taxing. So I would say to have a goal, like probably the end of the month, you would finish a course on data analytics. Have goals and start hitting them. And that way it will reduce your thinking about feeling bad about things. Instead, your goal is different. You want to finish the course, so that's what's your goal gonna be. So I think focusing on your goals and what you can control, right? Mainly what you can control, and finding ways to help other people. Go volunteer, try to get your mind to deviate. You will see that you're actually putting some effort into something, and when you put that effort and you see it grow, that you feel successful right there. So I would definitely recommend you to stay positive, focus on your goals, and find ways to help people. If you are looking for a course and you took a course and you want to recommend it to people and tell them that this course was good. So that's what I would say, I would suggest, and try to stay as positive as possible. Let's all try to stay optimistic about it. I know it's hard, but you need to stay focused and you need to work on your tangible results. And I hope this video helped you, and I hope that you will share this video with your friends who will gain some knowledge and value out of this video. And be sure to subscribe and like this channel, where we help you to get into data and talk about career productivity and much more. Bye.